What's good, guys? It's your boy Ryu Sennin back for another video, and I've been gone for a while. Let's talk about it. Alright guys, in case you don't know where I've been, I have been training super hard because I went to Streetbeefs West Coast and Arizona to fight Shinigami for my Streetbeefs retirement fight. Now, I want to say the West Coast was super cool. Bushido Zed was super dope. Wedo was beyond hospitable. Freaking so many people. Free Smoke, Blanco, Dirty Brawler. Like, just so many people were just super cool. I'm sorry I'm leaving anybody out. There were so many people there, so many people I talked to personally. It was crazy.
He's like, I'm working.
Hey, I'm in the middle, right? Fuck. I'm in the middle of something. I feel like I can't handle it. That's a good idea. I will fight Shinigami and shit.
I want to give a big shout out to Fire Chicken and Crazy Legs from Streetbeefs Scrapyard for cornering me for that fight. Like, they were just a great group of guys, and they just helped me a lot during the entire fight. Now, I want to say that well, let me talk about how I got the Shinny fight, because this was a big thing. If you don't know, Shinigami is an internet sensation for his viral head kick knockout. Now, getting a fight with him, he is the current Streetbeefs West Coast MMA champion, heavyweight. So obviously he's a very in-demand person to fight. His only two losses at Streetbeefs, I believe, are to Nasty Native and to Nerd Rage, who fought in the Scrapyard. So, you know, pretty good record. Like, I think it's like 8-2 or something. Like, pretty solid record, pretty big name. Streetbeefs West Coast legend, been there since like their inception, I want to say. So he helped put Streetbeefs West Coast on the map. He is the legend to them, and I'm fighting him. So how that came about was that around, I want to say either late December, early January, Wedo reached out to me and asked that I want to fight in Streetbeefs West Coast. They're doing a big crossover event, and the name he gave me to fight, who's were interested in fighting me, was Shinigami. It took us some time to hammer out the rules. He didn't want to kickbox, I didn't want MMA, so we decided on combat karate. You know, pretty solid middle ground. We both have our advantages in there. So that's how that came about. Now, the big thing is, a lot of people ask me, why did I want to fight Shinigami? And for most people who are within the Streetbeefs community who understand, Shinigami is more or less the West Coast equivalent of Ryu Sennin. We both have the gis, we both have that, you know, the black belt entrance, the headbands, just that traditional background. So people wanted to see us fight for a while, and I think in my debut fight, the comment section was just, when are you going to fight Shinigami? Ryu versus Shinny, Ryu versus Shinny. Like, they wanted it so bad, and it's kind of cool, like, what, a year or two later, we're able to, like, make that happen. Well, it happened because it happened. So that's really why I wanted that fight, because I felt like he's like the West Coast version of me, and I wanted to make sure that, you know, I assert my dominance out here, you know what I'm saying? But with that being said, Ryu Sennin versus Shinigami will most likely mark my last Streetbeefs fight. I got into Streetbeefs because I wanted to prove that my martial arts could work in an amateur combat situation. So, like, my first thing, that's why my first real test was the MMA match against Grizzly King. I did that, and I'm like, cool, like, my stuff works, I'm validated. He was a heavy boxer and wrestler. There's two things that said Taekwondo sucks against, so, like, I was validated, right? I went through some personal things that took me out for a bit, and I took 2 bad fights with Big Smile, who is now ranked the #1 amateur in Virginia, current amateur champion, and also going pro sometime this month or next month after this recording. Cool with that loss, you know, he's doing great things. I don't feel bad. And Quack Attack. That one I wanted to run back, but some things happened and the matchup fell through. But that's whatever. But the big four things I wanted to do in Street Beefs were win a championship, put my name on the Wall of Fame, fight Shinigami, and get a highlight real KO. Unfortunately, I was not able to get the highlight real KO because it just didn't happen that way. But I was able to become the inaugural Streetbeefs Kickboxing Championship, which was awesome. And at the time, I didn't know becoming champion meant you automatically go on the Wall of Fame. So if you watch Streetbeefs fights, you'll see my name, Ryu Sennin, on there, which I think is super cool and just like, in my opinion, is just super dope. I got a couple more things to talk about, but before we get to that, how about a message from our sponsor?
Oh, hey, didn't see you there. What? What's that? You want to be a Hall of Famer like me? You want to be a champion like me? Well, good luck with that, but I can help you dress like one. Let's take a message from our sponsor. Do you like anime? Do you like awesome shorts? Look at that kick. Do you like shorts you can kick in? Anime street apparel? Look no further than Hawkeye Culture. Use promo code Ryu Sennin, TKD, get 10% off your order. Look at these kicks, they make your legs look fantastic. Excellent mobility, great material. Look at how stylish you are, and also it's great for the calves.
All right, and very important when it came to the Shinigami fight, a big part of helping me prepare for this fight. I cannot thank her enough. Everyone who knows how internet personalities work, there's usually a person that you don't see on the internet. So I want to say that as much as I pick at her in public and things of that nature, she has become a great friend to me, and I'm very thankful that I had AJ Kick 101 help me with my fight camp. Shinigami has that same they both share that karate background, so I was like, hey, if you don't mind driving up here one of these days, I kind of get some sparring rounds with you because I really want to like see how the karate moves. And just watching how she moves, how fast she is, I knew that, okay, if I can like manage to not get beat up too bad with her speed, I should be fine fighting Shinigami. And the other half to the karate puzzle was my good friend George from Vienna. He is a very large, scary man who does karate, and his power and precision and technique, I felt like I had no one better to train with. Like those two with those karate backgrounds really helped me prepare myself for the Shinigami fight. And I'm forever grateful that both of them gave me that time to help me out. So thank you both. Now moving on, we're going to talk about tournaments. So with my last fight in Street Beefs being against Shinny, what do I do next? Well, I decided to form the Havoc Nation of the martial arts, where we're going to go. As you've been seeing our footage, we've been going, training, traveling on tournaments. Now that my fight with Shinigami is done, I can go back to posting footage. You might see some back footage because there are things that I didn't post because I was working on certain things for Shinigami. So now I can post some of that footage too. But we're going to be going back April 22nd to our Unity Martial Arts, our home gym's tournament. It's going to be a great time. Before that, you're going to see the footage. There was a Battle of Championships 2. If you guys have seen the first one on the channel, they do 3 events a year, Battle of Champions 1, 2, and 3. The third is going to be in June, but the second one just passed the 1st of April. Now April Fools, I know. And it was supposed to just be me and Casey, Tiny Titan, competing, but she forgot her uniform. She forgot her uniform. She forgot her uniform. So it was just me that competed solo. I ended up placing. Well, you'll see the video. You'll see that video later. But just know, because it was just me and Casey typically takes a lot of our photos. She wasn't able to record all of my fights, so I got 2 of my rounds and maybe the Grand Championship round. I'll see what I have when I check it. But yeah. Before I sign off for the All County, I want to give a prediction who I think is going to place first place, because so far the Havoc Nation only has 2 first place so far. The rest we've been coming up. We have like 4 second place medals, 4 third place medals. We want the gold. We're hungry for gold. So I want to predict Casey to be the next person out of Havoc Nation to place first. That is my prediction. I hope I'm right, but I believe in her. I believe in the Tiny Tiger. That being said, guys, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. It helps me out a ton. Help the algorithm, all that fun stuff. Catch you guys next time. Peace.